Hey guys, so today I'm bringing you another pointless book video, and the very first page that I'm going to be doing is page 15, and it says bucket list. Write down 10 things you like to do before you get old. And I've actually never made a bucket list before, but I'm really excited to start one, mainly just because I think that it's really good to set goals for yourself just so that you have things in life that you want to achieve before you get old. I feel like it's something that we all can do, and you know, I think that it's important that we get the best out of life, and I think one of the ways we can do that is with a bucket list. So let's see what I can come up with for mine. Okay guys, so this is my bucket list. As you guys can see, I went in again with the rainbow colours because I am obsessed with them, and I'm basically just going to take you down the list of some of the things that I want to do before I get old. So the first thing that I have on my bucket list is to travel the world, and as you guys know, I've actually never left the country, so this is something that I definitely want to do. I want to go out and explore. I want to go to all those places that I've never been able to go to before. Just because I think that it's a really good thing to do, like to travel, to see the world and like embrace other cultures and things like that. And also I've been watching a lot of The Amazing Race recently, and watching them race around the world and like go to all these amazing places definitely makes me want to go and see them for myself, because I know that it will never look as good on TV as it does in real life, and so definitely want to travel in the future. The second thing that I wrote on my bucket list is to publish a book, and this is something that I've wanted to do ever since I was about 11. I have always been into creative writing. I always thought that I was good at it. Maybe not the best in the world, but like I definitely do like to write creatively, and back whenever I was writing fan fiction, a lot of people said that they really liked my stories, and so I definitely think that it's something that I could do. Whether it is self-published or published through a publishing company, I don't care. Just as long as I got something that I wrote in print, I think would be amazing. The next thing that I wrote on my bucket list is that I want to code my own website from scratch. And this sounds like the nerdiest thing ever to want to do, but I think it would be really cool to make a website from scratch, like to sit and code every single thing on that website. And I know that that sounds probably like the worst thing ever, because I know it takes such a long time. If you guys have ever opened up code on a website, then you know that is incredible and it must take forever, but it's definitely something that I think I could do. As you guys know, I'm studying software engineering at university, and that includes coding, so I definitely think that with enough time I would be able to do it, and I would want to code my own website. And I think that it would be really cool to like put this website up online and be able to say like, yeah, I coded all of that. Like, I just think that that's a really cool skill to have, and not many people do. The next thing on my bucket list is that I want to go on a huge shopping spree, Blair Waldorf style. Now, if you guys don't know who Blair Waldorf is, she is a character on the show Gossip Girl, and basically she just lives a really wealthy life and shops all the time, and this is something that I've always wanted to be able to do. Go out shopping and not even look at the price tag and just sort of buy it. I definitely love clothes and shoes and things, and so I definitely love shopping. I never really have money to go shopping, but it's definitely something that I like to do, so at least once I want to save up all my money and be able to go on like a really crazy shopping spree and just buy whatever I want. It'll probably only ever happen once in my life, but even then I think it would be enough just to have that experience of going crazy shopping and being allowed to. And moving on to the next thing on my bucket list, I want to attend VidCon or any other YouTube convention, and I feel like this is a pretty reasonable thing to want to do. I have wanted to go to VidCon ever since maybe 2011, when I figured out it was a thing. Like literally ever since I started watching YouTubers religiously, this is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to go to VidCon, I wanted to meet everyone. Like, it just seems like my heaven. Like, it just seems like the place that I need to be. Okay, so the next thing on my bucket list is to visit my favorite social media headquarters. So as you guys know, I'm in love with social media, and a lot of those social medias have headquarters all over the world, and some of their offices are really cool. I know that this isn't technically a social media, but like, I would love to go to Google offices. Like, I think that would be so much fun. Like, to go to a really cool like tech headquarters. That's my goal. Like, I know it sounds, again, like really nerdy to like want to go to these places, but I think that would be really cool to go there and like see how they operate, because, you know, to me it's just fascinating, like, to see how these websites work, and like, I don't know, it just sounds really nerdy, but like, I think it would be really cool just to go to their headquarters and like see how everything works and how they manage things. And plus, you know, how many people can say like, hey, I went to the Twitter headquarters and it was fun? Not a lot of people, and I just, again, I think it's just something that I've always wanted to do. Okay, so the next thing on my bucket list is really a big dream, and I think that it's maybe not exactly quite as attainable as the others, but it is to play a part in the next big technology innovation. And by that I mean I want to be involved in creating like the next big technology thing. Again, kind of nerdy, but at the same time, like, I just think it would be so cool to like say that you were a part of the creation of like this new technology thing that's going to change people's lives. Like, to think about all those people that went into making the iPhone and people are obsessed with that. Like, how cool would it be to say, oh yeah, I was part of the creation of the iPhone? Like, I don't know, I just think it would be so much fun and like really great to create something that so many people love and that like improves people's lives. It's just something that I've always wanted. I want to like create the next big tech thing, and again, it's another like nerdy thing, but I don't know, I just think it would be really cool. Like, I'm obsessed with technology and like gadgets and things, so I think to create one, and a very successful one, would be amazing. So even if it's not like the next big innovative like world-changing thing, I still want to be a part of a big like technology innovation. I want to make something that will be around for a long time, and I think that's kind of all what we want, you know, to leave our mark on the world. I just want to make mine a technological one. Okay, so moving on, the next thing on my bucket list is to visit the Friends set in Hollywood. Now, I am a huge fan of Friends. I love Friends. I know like a lot of people in the world love Friends, and so I definitely want to go and see the Central Perk set in Hollywood. And I know that it exists because I know that some YouTubers and things have went there. It's like in the Warner Brothers studios, I think, and I just want to go because, I mean, how many people would love to just like go and chill at Central Perk? I feel like it's a goal that must be achieved. The next thing on the bucket list is to meet one of my favorite celebrities, and I think that this is something that everyone kind of wants, to meet one of their favorite celebrities or like their favorite YouTuber or something, and I am definitely one of those people. As a fangirl who is obsessed with a lot of celebrities, it'd be really great to finally just meet one in the flesh, to like just validate that they're real and like, oh my god, they've acknowledged me at one point in my life. Like, I don't know. It seems like something that everyone wants to do, but few rarely get the chance. But like, I definitely want to take the opportunity to meet a celebrity if I ever get it. So definitely on the bucket list. Okay, and the very last thing on the bucket list, which again I think is something that everyone really wants, and that is to earn enough money to be able to afford a comfortable lifestyle, which means not having to worry about bills and things like that. I feel like this is something that everyone kind of wants. They just want to make enough money to like live comfortably and not have to worry too much about like paying bills and like rent or like buying houses and things like that. Like, just to live in an okay lifestyle, just as long as you can afford what you're living in and that it's not too much of a struggle. And I think that we'll all get there eventually. I know that I am only 18 and I still haven't left my parents' house, but like, you know, in the future I do want to be able to live a good life and not have to worry about things like that. So that was everything on my bucket list. I know it took me a long time to talk about everything, but I feel like these are things that I could definitely do in life. Although a little bit scary to think about, like to actually have a book published and like have people read it and things like that. Like things like that, they might be a little bit scary, but I'm excited, and hopefully I get to do those things, and if I do get to do them, I might be able to share them with you guys. I don't know if I'll be doing YouTube in the future, but for right now it seems like it's going to be something that's going on for a long time, so if I cross these things off my bucket list, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Okay, and the last page that I'm going to be doing in this pointless book video is a really random one, and it is page 55, and it says, write whatever's on your mind without stopping until you get to the end of the page. And it is literally just this blank page which I have to write in, and as you guys know, I do tend to write quite small, so there is going to be a lot of random thoughts on this page by the time that I am done. So this is my final page. As you guys can see, there is a lot of writing there and don't really have much else to say about it, so let's just get to reading it, shall we? So I am currently filming a video and decided this was the page I was going to fill in for it, and I have no idea what I'm going to write to fill this space. This is probably the most I have written since I went on summer holiday, and it feels weird. At least my handwriting is okay. Don't know how I'll cope when I go to university and have to write loads. I mean, literally, my hand hurts. Haha. Not used to holding a pen for so long. I definitely prefer to type things. Also currently listening to Taylor Swift, which is nice. And of course I can write her name really nicely compared to the rest of this, which is a mess. Oh well, I guess I needed this. I really should get back to handwriting things, at least sometimes, and OMG, here we are at the bottom of the page. Hallelujah, smiley face. So that is what I wrote on this page. A bunch of randomness, and for you guys wondering how nicely I wrote Taylor Swift's name, there it is. Don't know if you guys can see that, it's probably backwards, but that is definitely the nicest handwriting I have in this whole page. The rest of it's kind of just a mess, and yeah, that'll just forever live on in my pointless book. And so guys, that was it for this pointless book video. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And as always, there will be a corresponding blog post to go along with this video, so please check that out in the description below. And if you guys want to check out any of my other pointless book or pointless book 2 videos, there will also be links to those in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.